Alright, so before we get into things, is the thumbnail clickbait? Visually, yes, but functionally, no. You can actually do this in vanilla Factorio Space Age, and I'm gonna show you how, so I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome to Factorio Space Age. In this video I thought that I would show you a method that I use to pick up asteroids that I think is quite efficient. And by efficient I mean that I utilize storage of the Asteroid Collectors, which I think is a really good thing to do if you can. And as it turns out, it's a really simple thing to do as well. So I've set up this really simple example platform. The two other ways that I've seen people pick up asteroids is, well, either you just pick up everything and then throw away the excess, which to me doesn't really feel right. The other one that I've seen is, well, you read the belt, and then if you have any asteroid that is under a certain limit or amount, then you output that signal to the Asteroid Collectors and you set the filters based on that. That's better, but now we aren't utilizing storage of the collectors. So to do that, you only need two things. You need a constant combinator and you need an arithmetic combinator. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna set the constant combinator to output all three asteroids, or all four based on the type of ship that you're building. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to use three. So you're going to connect that to the collector and set filters based on that. So now it's going to pick up everything. But then we need a way to see what's in this, and based on what's in it, limit what it picks up. So to do that, we need to first read the contents of the collector, and we're gonna output that via a green cable into the arithmetic combinator. We're then gonna read each signal, and we're gonna see what happens when we divide by, say 5, and then we're gonna stop outputting things. So if we put a few of these down like that, we're gonna see that what happens is that we're reading each, and we're also outputting that. We're dividing by 5, and we're gonna see that since we have 5 here, and then we divide that by 5, we get 1. And then we just picked up another type of asteroid. We also divide that by 5, but since 1 divided by 5 is 0.2, it's just gonna output 0. So yeah, we now have a way to know when we have enough of something. So if I only want 5 of this type of asteroid, then we have that as an output. So what we want to do with this is we want to remove that from the filter. So a way to do that is just to instead divide by -5, and then we get that signal as -1, and then we're just gonna want to combine that with this one, and we can now see that since we have more than 5, or we have 5 or more, it's gonna output -1 and stop that type of asteroid from being picked up. And since we have 39 slots in here, we can technically divide by -13 and fill the whole thing up. But I usually just divide by like -10 to leave a bit of space. But with this simple setup, we can fill this entire thing up, and then when we need to add something to the belt, we can just send this signal to the inserter, set filters. So when we need a certain type of asteroid on the belt, we're just gonna pick that up. So now, for example, if say I only want 8, this one, the inserter, is not gonna put that onto the belt, but the collector is still gonna pick those types of asteroids up, which I think is a really good thing. And especially with like the oxide asteroid chunks, because those are a bit rarer to come across, so might as well pick up every single one if you can. So that's a really good method, I think, and I recommend using it since you only need these 2 things. And if you realize that, oh, I don't have a lot of space, that's fine. You can just move these to wherever they fit, as long as it's in reach, and it works perfectly fine. So I hope this was useful, and I hope that some of you will use this, because I think it's a really good method. And thank you for watching.